Hey there guys, it's Beer Taster, here to do some more beer reviews. And guys, today, it's kind of a cooler day for us for this time of year. Guys, it is like, it's only like 104 is the high temperature for today. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to hike back a little bit farther. And if you can see, there's that gap there between those two hills. There's that gap that comes down low there. The gap on the other side of it, there's a big valley, and I was gonna hike out to there to a nice spot I know, and I got this far, and even though it's only 104 today, it was still pretty hot, guys, especially for my dogs. They start panting up real good, so I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stop here. I came up to this spot here behind these big rocks, casting some nice shade back here, guys. And I said, you know what, this looks like a pretty good spot to stop and do some beer reviews. So the first one I'm going to do, guys, is Busch Light. Not sure how well you can see. That's Busch Light. And it's a white can with, I guess it's a can with white mountains on it and a blue top. And Busch Light written in blue lettering. And they have an ice cold easy indicator, which mine is starting to fade a bit, guys, so I need to drink this. Here you go, guys. Busch Light. Let me tell you what I think of how it smells. Guys, the smell is real neutral, real mild. It's hard to detect much at all. It almost smells like, guys, I want to say it almost smells like a soft drink, like Sprite or Slice or 7-Up, something like that. Almost has that kind of smell to it. It's real light. It's real sweet. There's maybe a little bit of like rice adjunct smell, maybe a little bit of malt. But I mean, it's barely there. You got to strain for it. There's no hops. There's no, I can't smell much, guys. It smells like a light soda sort of smell, similar to like a 7-Up. And maybe there's a little bit of rice, maybe there's a little bit of malt. Barely. I mean, it's not harsh at all, though. It's clean, which is good. Let me tell you guys how it tastes. Alright, guys. I taste like adjunct. I taste graininess and kind of like a rice adjunct flavor to it. Guys, this is an Anheuser-Busch brew, and for a lot of their brews, Anheuser-Busch will use rice adjunct. That's what famously sets Budweiser apart and Bud Light, and a lot of their other brews have it as well. Now, the regular Busch, to my knowledge, does not have that. The regular Busch only has corn as its adjunct. But this Busch Light, it has rice and corn. I believe there's more rice than corn, though. And you can taste that rice in here, guys. And I got to tell you guys, I'm not a huge fan of the rice adjunct. I mean, I just think as far as an adjunct goes, rice is smoother than corn, but it's more boring than corn. And it has kind of like a sweetness. It just has kind of like the sweet rice flavor. I don't really like it too much in my beer. And I taste that. There's a lot of that going on in this beer, guys. There's a lot of that rice adjunct. I mean, it's light-bodied, it's light-flavored, but the main flavor that is there, to me, is that rice adjunct. It's a little bit stale tasting. There's no hops. It's kind of just like a stale, grainy rice type flavor. There's no hops, but it's mild. It's kind of sweet a little bit. And it's real easy to drink, especially when it's ice cold. If this were a little bit colder, it would probably be better. You know, guys, this is really inoffensive for someone who doesn't like beer, but I think that even if you want an inoffensive beer for someone who's not a real beer drinker, I think you can do better than this. I mean, it's a good value. It's, I think flavor-wise, it's pretty similar to Natural Light. I think Natural Light and Busch Light are pretty similar. I just think, honestly, I think the Natural Light's a little bit cleaner than this. This isn't quite as clean as the Natural Light, but it's got a similar sort of flavor profile. Busch Light, guys, it's not great. I mean, when it's real hot and you just want something cold to drink, it's not bad, but I think there are better choices. It's not terrible though. Give it a try yourself. See what you think. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think, guys. There you go, Busch Light. Cheers.